Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, have a happy and healthy New Year, and what a better way to spend your New Year, your holidays, than with an AEW pay-per-view. Welcome to Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. My name is Mike Larkin, our final prediction show of the year, and joining me as always by my side, he is the man, the myth, the legend, and he is the one who is about that life. It cuts like a knife, she ain't out of his life. By the one, the only Mr. Robert Davis, as I quote Michael Jackson. How are you, Mr. Roberto Davis?
Fantastic. We had a holly jolly mother loving Christmas. Let's talk about the end of the world.
That we will. All right, Mother Trucker, with your off the wallness, another Michael Jackson reference. As I move on to Nicola MacDonald, the demoness come to caress. She will take your soul, put you in a hole. She's the demoness. How are you, Nicola?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. I am, glad Christmas is over. Yeah, and anyway, no, I'm fine. How are you? I'm good.
First and foremost, I will say this. I hope everybody did have a Merry Christmas because it is a tough time because of the fact of the matter is this, when it comes to content creation, a lot of things do happen. Tony Khan's like, I'm going to do a pay-per-view 3 days after Christmas. Thank you, Tony.
That's the most stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. That's fair play, dude. Fair play. You got nothing better to do. Fuck it, why not?
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Hang on, does no one else want to spend time with our family at fucking Christmas then? Is that, you know what I mean? Do they not get a day off over Christmas? Come on, Tony.
I will say this.
You fucking wombat.
I will talk about the wombat here. No, I'm not talking about the Kim Possible wombats, the cheerleading squad. We are talking about, there's a cartoon reference. Michael Jackson, the cartoon.
I know. Got it.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. What's the sitch? Anyway, I digress. What I like about how Nico's point is this. There are people out there that even still complain because, how come these WWE shows, the Raw and SmackDowns and all this, are taped and AEW's even doing tape shows? I'm like, because maybe these people want to spend time with their families. Hello,
That's what Christmas and the holidays is about. Spending time with your families. Why the fuck would you not give them a day off over? So you need a slap, dude. Seriously, you need a fucking slap.
Well, and you know what? It's cool that they gave him the day, but WWE and the AEW are running a show the same day.
Yes, exactly.
So, also, we have a thing in the UK. Christmas Day and Boxing Day is our 2 days. So if they're British, they have them 2 days.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tony, you arse wipe.
They should have given them the whole week because now they're probably they probably had to travel on Thursday, Friday to be to Florida on Saturday.
And traveling over Christmas is not fucking easy, and it's not easy at the best of times.
No, and I mean, like Robert said about WWE, they're running, those bald assholes are running their holiday tour, the live event in Orlando the same day as at World's End. So, yeah, we got a lot of wrestling. You have a house show on one side of the spectrum, and then you have AEW with their pay-per-view. So, a lot of wrestling this weekend for WWE and AEW respectively.
12,000 people in Florida going to watch wrestling on Saturday.
Yep. O-Town, baby. O-Town.
Awesome.
You are the star of my living dreams. God rest their souls. But even though their career's dead, but they are not. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, don't mean to put that out there. Liquid dreams, baby. All right now. I digress. We're already off the rails, and it's already 5 minutes into the show. But this is what we do.
This is an early show for me. So it's like a bit more. Well, I wish I had more energy.
Well,
because I'm going to work tomorrow. That's why I got to get up at 4. So
this is what happens when you're in the States here, and luckily for me, I don't know how you are doing, Roberto, over there, but yeah, I have a week off for my job, so then I'll be back in the new year. How about you, Roberto?
A week off, nice.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with him?
I'm actually going back to work tomorrow, but it's a short week. I'll have 4 days.
Sorry for me too. Fuck you as well. Seriously. I mean, love you, but no, I mean...
Yeah, so I'm back to work tomorrow, then 4 on, 3 off, and then we're back to normal.
So for me, I go back tomorrow, then Sunday, and so forth, and then New Year's Eve I'm off. New Year's Day I'm off.
And then you work. Then you work 17 days in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right. Merry Christmas. How am I still fucking moving?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Demon.
I think from my end is just when you work in market research, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, who's gonna want to do surveys like over the holiday weekend? Exactly, if businesses are closed, so we revamp, we revitalize. It's just that's my line of work as opposed to this. So I mean, hey man, I'll take it, but also at the same time too, the grind never stops. We ain't walking, we ain't moving. We got 2 demons and a collector over here, so they're working, they're grinding.
Walk it out.
Walk it out. No, walk it out. All right, man. You're going to have me dance.
Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, that's Saturday, isn't it? That means I'm going for a little stroll.
Yes. And what we're going to do is we're going to stroll right into this because I know y'all want to hear about our work lives in the holiday season. Andy
no, you don't. You don't want to hear about work. Fuck that noise.
Work. Red Bull gives you wings.
Oh, yeah, do that again. This way.
Yeah,
Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings.
That's what does it. Now, I will say this.
I need more of that in my life.
Somebody who was flying without wings and flying by the seat of their pants. One of the big things that happened over this holiday tour, Damian Priest was in a cage match. Finn Balor, you got the Judgment Day in there. He's outnumbered. Who comes out and saves him? The one, the only Mr. CM Punk, and a shower cap and a towel. The man came out the shower in a GTS on JD McDonough in the cage, helping out his boy DP Damian Priest in the shower cap and in the towel. This is the free reign you get on live events, ladies and gentlemen. Going out there in the shower cap and the towel, baby.
Charles Montgomery wasn't having it. Somebody called him in the shower and said, "Hey, DP's getting jumped." He said, "What?
What? Not on my watch."
Threw his towel on and
went out there. He pulled a Paul Orndorff invader fighting him in the shower. There's an old friggin' fight reference from friggin' back in the day. CM Punk was his Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff self, just fighting out there in his flops and his shower cap and the towel. Oh my goodness. Now he doesn't have to go.
He even hit a GTS earlier in the night against Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, and he took out Ludwig Kaiser as well. I mean, you have a lot of stuff that they did on that show, man. Like, a lot of stuff happened this holiday event tour, and that's a live experience that you get. So I'm going to turn it over to Nicola for this because we were joking about no testicles were out during the run-in. So
CM balls.
CM balls. So, Nicola.
Right. Number one, Damian Priest does not need you. Stay the fucking back, and please don't do that again because that is just nightmare material. Seriously. I'm not gonna lie. I did not actually watch this, so I'm glad I have not witnessed that as of yet. So I can skip past that now. I can be like, fuck that bit when he comes running out in the shower. Fuck off.
I'm just
saying.
No
one wants to see that. Get back in your butt.
I'm just saying, wash my balls, make the run. That's a thing right there. Wash my balls, make the running. I see it.
He just needs to be kicked in the balls. He just needs a kick in the balls. Simple as.
Just remove that towel and just motion the foot.
No, keep the towel on. But put it around your face as well. Seriously. Keep that covered, but cover your face while you're at it. At least that way you knock yourself out.
Demon has said, if I see one testicle, Punk, you're turning into a coder.
Yep, facts. Cooters, you'll be kicked right in the cooter.
But thankfully, there will not be any tax in the cooter, and I'm looking at you, Chris Statlander. So,
for God's sake, that is still. Oh wow,
it's so wrong, but
poor lady.
Poor you, Chris Statlander.
Yeah, that's an ouch moment.
Ouch.
Big time ouch.
Oh,
you know what? As much fun as they have during the WWE house shows,
yeah,
you leave it up to the internet nerds. I mean, maybe for them, I don't care either way. But leave it up to the internet nerds to ruin it because I've already seen a couple of memes going through of CM Punk was presented better in AEW. They show him with a title, and then they show him in WWE running a shower cap.
Shut up, people. Shut up.
Shut up.
Just shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
He's having fun. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Let him have some fun. Exactly.
No.
It's the house shows. It's more for free.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
People.
Fine.
The tribalism chiefs.
The tribalism chiefs just keeps coming. And I mean, again, these are the same people. We mentioned this earlier. Like, again, let these people enjoy the holidays. Let the tapings go and let it suffice as it is. And something that did suffice as it is, Man, we're about to get into some Wyatt 6 talk because before we get to the thing she wants to talk about, where, excuse me, while I powerbomb you to the outside of the ring, we have to mention the house show because literally, and we'll put the photo in the show here, folks. The Final Testament's fighting the Wyatt 6. Scarlett Bordeaux, looking as fine as wine, goes into for a stink face on Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
And Nikki Cross bites her on the booty, and Scarlett literally says to the ref, "She bit my ass." Yeah, we saw some biting on the booty from Nikki Cross to Scarlett Bordeaux.
Cue the Dolph Ziggler gif.
Yep, I should have
been. To be fair, though, as if you wouldn't. Male, female, as if you wouldn't know. Even though
I'm not saying anything because Cross might appear in my room and kill me. So
I don't need a cross jacket on me. No.
I'd rather Nikki appeared in my room and try to kill me because I'd probably invite her into hell and say, "Hey, come chat." Oh my God, she is so legendary. That was so fun. And the excitement when she got Rowan to throw her. Wow. And the energy. She is just brilliant. Mwah, mwah, chef's kiss, best demon. Yeah, wow.
So for those
but where the fuck was Howdy?
That's the thing. So for those who didn't see Raw, it was a great sequence. I mean, you can say what you
want. And well done, Dexter.
Yes, you can say what you will about the DQ finish, but excuse me, Dexter Lumis beats The Miz by DQ. Final Testament comes out. They got him all surrounded. Then he does this. Lights go down.
I love that. Wow. Yep. I was sitting there like I am now. This is pretty much it, sitting there going, and then when he did that, I was like, wow. And then all of a sudden they're all there, and yeah, fucking, that was so cool. And then right at the end, when Nikki jumps back up and sits there, and they're all looking at him, glaring, it was like, see ya.
It was good. Eric Rowan powerbombs.
That was amazing.
It was like the whole presentation of this, and we talk about it every week. Like, this is cooking right now. The ovation that they got when they all came out. Cross is really sinking something to his teeth into this, and especially what you've seen on social media with his promos. And that's the mystery, like Nicola said. Where's Uncle Howdy? Where to go from here? He's planning.
Wait. Who opened the door? She opened the door. She opened the door.
We know who it is. We know who's coming next.
She opened the door.
Alexa Bliss, she's coming back.
I'm hoping. Do you know what, though? I'm hoping. A lot of people were trying to say that it wasn't Nikki Cross as well. They were trying to say that it was someone else under a wig, which was bullshit because everyone knows it's Nikki. It was just the fact she had a different dress on. So I read a lot of people going, "No, it's not Nikki, it's someone else." No, it was definitely Nikki, and you could tell because of the way she is. But dumbasses, stop creating shit. Ride the train.
Come on, ride the train.
Fuckers.
Ride it, choo-choo.
Get on the freaking crazy train and watch what happens. But yeah, I do hope it. Yeah, it's Alexa, obviously. But also, is this why Howdy's not there as well? Because that comes out. Howdy's not around. So, but I did think Cross had kidnapped him, but I think I'm off on that.
No, I don't
but
think.
But Dexter did talk after I predicted it. Sorry, energetic.
You're fine. It's the overall storyline to where we get to, I think, her returning at either the Rumble, because if you remember, the last time we saw her was that Royal Rumble 2023 and everything with Bianca, and then everything that happened with Lilith, and everything that went into that with Lily and the doll, and then she's back, and then she's pregnant. I know we're starting to get the slow burn of Alexa Bliss coming back into the fold, which makes complete and utter sense. And Roberto, I got to ask you, because we got the Energizer Bunny over here, the eager beaver, as I like to call it.
Yeah, I am. Only when it comes to the Wyatt 6, I'm like, but then other things, I'm like, oh. So you go Wyatt 6 Raw, and then you got Punk.
So, Roberto, I got to ask you about this presentation. The reason why I also bring up Dexter Lumis and The Miz, this is way better than him doing the whole "I'm going to pay you to be my stalker" thing from 2 years ago. When this is why, again, we'll put up the middle fingers. Fuck you, Vince. This is why we are so happy that Vince McMahon is not booking anymore. We have a better presentation of Dexter and The Miz. Go ahead, Roberto.
Big time better presentation. This is probably what they should have been all along, and it still just kind of amazes me that the fact that Miz is actually working here. Of all people on the WWE roster, like, the last person I would probably put in the middle of this, these two teams, would be the fucking Miz, of all people. But he's making it work. He's making it work really well.
Agreed. And I think with the overall, like we keep saying and really reiterating on the presentation front, this is probably some of the best work that we're going to get with, again, both sides of the spectrum here. I mean, if you look at the American-made side of things, they're going back towards Otis and Chad Gable, and Otis finally getting that victory over Chad Gable and that revenge, which I'm cool with. So they also have the extension from that storyline with the Wyatt Six, which I think is really cool. But yeah, a lot of the booking and presentation I've really been enjoying on the WWE side, and then we'll get to the AEW side here in a second. But last news on the WWE, actually two more things on the WWE side. Rumored WrestleMania match. Now, we've seen it all over the interwebs, if you will. One report was saying, hey, man, John Cena and Logan Paul at WrestleMania. No.
Oh, fuck no.
I'll take it at SummerSlam or anywhere else, like before you came over.
Never.
That's what we said. That's what we said.
Never. He don't deserve John Cena. He don't deserve anyone's time in WWE. But for some reason, they let him. So that's on you lot. But wow. Don't even make it a match. It's not even worth thinking about.
You know what? We kind of said the same thing. Like, definitely not at WrestleMania. Definitely not at a Big Four pay-per-view.
Suck my dick.
What?
If you're gonna do it at a non-Big Four pay-per-view. Do it at like Money in the Bank or some shit.
Something. No. Or the Saudi show.
Saudi show. I mean, personally, I would
never.
Don't do it at all. How about we don't do it at all?
Never.
All right, so Nicola, how pissed
were you? Who's going to pay you to watch that shit? Seriously.
So how pissed are you going to be if we get Gunther and Logan Paul at the Rumble and Logan Paul beats Gunther for the World Heavyweight title?
Oh, like, fuck. That I'd riot. I would literally fucking get on a plane and literally go and slap the bitch. No.
So what we just saw here,
folks,
folks, I got to put this into perspective here because Nicola McDonald says it right there. Nicola McDonald just channeled her inner Wayne Brady on the Chappelle Show. Does the Demoness have to slap
a bitch?
There you go.
Seriously? Oh, what? No, he's not taking no belt off Gunther.
I know. You know they're going there after the Netflix premiere. You know they're going there with Gunther and Logan Paul and Gunther. They're going.
You know what? Can't them two just fucking Logan Paul Jake?
I know, but
go back to YouTube and fucking stay there.
I mean, look at AEW.
AEW. Or actually, just go to hell. I'll help you.
Look at the other side of the coin here. WWE has Logan Paul. AEW has the Costco guys. And no, I do not want to see Chris Jericho versus Big AJ. No, for the love of God, no. Boom! I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. And we'll talk about Chris in a second here. But yeah, the New York Minute, Chris Jericho and Matt Cardona at Ring of Honor Final Battle. I had to say I was fine with the match. And then doggone Bandito. Bandito comes out, missile drop kick to Chris Jericho, and then he gives himself a doggone concussion, landing, boom. And I saw that. I'm like, oh, that hurt my soul, Robert Davis. It hurt my soul.
It hurt all of us because we were just like,
oh, he came back.
If I had a soul, it hurt. If I had a soul, it hurt, but I did feel the pain for that one, so I'll admit that one. But yeah, my soul's not. It's gone.
It's gone. Bandito.
And just the way everybody scattered out of the ring after he got up and was just knocked for a good loop.
I missed this too.
Yeah, really? It's a big damn it, Bandito. Figure you come back after these vignettes of you fighting in the Wild West and a mask and a luchador mask, and then you come back, and then you friggin' give yourself a concussion.
He didn't want to work with the Nueve.
No, I'm gonna intentionally get myself a concussion because I don't want to work with the Nueve. The Nueve. Oh, if Mark Briscoe doesn't win this back WrestleMania weekend, there's really no point. There's really no point. Like,
no, I mean. What the fuck? Like,
and I mean, look at what they're doing with the Athena side of things. Like I'm going to say it right now, Billy Starks. I would have loved to seen her dethrone her, but now we got this thing where she just kicked Lexi Nair out of the Minions, and now friggin' her and Billy.
Out of what? The Minions? Did you say?
Minion in training, yeah, the Minions.
Yeah. Okay. So just to kind of catch you up, Athena has this group on Ring of Honor called the Minions, and they go through this Minion training program called the Minions in Training Program, or MIT.
IT.
Gotcha.
It's Athena, Billy Starks, and Lexi Nair.
who just got kicked
I
out.
got it.
Yeah. I mean, look at it like this. I mean, well, at least we haven't had any more cheeseburger sightings because Nicola's reaction to the fact that there is a professional wrestler named Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger, baby.
There's fucking mustard and ketchup alongside him. Seriously, what the fuck? But yeah, I still can't get over that. But then again, I have heard
What a legend.
Why not?
Well, I'll give another one.
Why not?
How about ECW? Just Incredible.
Just Incredible.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It was a legendary wrestler from ECW, WWF.
His name is Justin.
Last name Incredible. Just Incredible.
Okay. Nice.
I mean, if we really want to go back, Robert can talk about the Portuguese War, Mr. Aldo Montoya. That's his one character. Aldo Montoya taking it back for everybody. Oh,
way back.
Way back. Now, I will say this as well. We have to say this, a little sad news. Rest in peace, Jax Dane. Oh, dude. Gave us a sad news.
That was sad.
Jax Dane. I believe he passed away. He was 48 years old.
Wow.
One of the reasons I read online, I can't speculate, but I believe he had a heart attack in November and he died from complications from said heart attack, which that breaks my heart. Not only
sad. Yeah.
Family. For those who are not familiar with Jax Dane, he's done some work in Japan. He's done some work in Ring of Honor, NWA, of course, the National Wrestling Alliance with Billy Corgan's promotion. And for the TNA, for the TNA fans out there, he was a part. Wilcox and Mayweather, him and Crimson were the Veterans of War for the short time there.
I absolutely love Jax in TNA. He was awesome.
He was
absolutely awesome. So yeah.
Rest in peace, Jax Dane.
Rest in peace, and loads of love to your family.
The fact that while we're on that subject, 4 years ago we lost Brody, and just the fact that it's been 4 years.
Yep.
Like we've all lived a lifetime since that's happened.
Yeah.
And it's just wild.
It really is. And I mean, if Brody Lee was still here, we'd still be seeing more of, who the fuck is Griff Garrison and all those amazing skits.
Give me some papers.
Give me some paper.
Props to Evil Uno for coming out with the papers on.
I enjoyed that very much
at Final Battle.
That was great. I enjoyed that very much. But yeah, it's unfortunate, and I mean, God rest both of their souls. Two legendary figures in professional wrestling, and what a mind both of them had. Both veterans in the professional wrestling industry. And speaking of, we go from a sad topic to something that was a big topic and not so funny, but we're gonna get into it here. Lee Fitting. Yes, it's his real name, Robert Davis.
This is just okay. Go on.
All right,
you have my attention.
So Lee Fitting, who worked at ESPN, he was involved in the production side of things, and I'll put it for any professional wrestling fan out there just to put it into perspective for everybody. So he's the guy, when you see executive producer at the end of every show, the credits, it says Paul Levesque, Triple H. Lee Fitting is right under that. So he's the guy that's doing executive producing, and he did that at ESPN. So here was the story that happened. He was a big hire for WWE. A new report reveals that Lee Fitting was dismissed by ESPN in August of 2023 due to misconduct allegations from current and former employees. According to them, making comments objectifying women, criticizing their physical appearance, and making crude jokes, some sexual in nature, in the workplace, which went on unchecked for years. A WWE spokesperson said the company had no comment on the allegations against Fitting, whilst Fitting, through a spokesperson, declined to comment. So we'll get into more of this here because we're going to get into the allegations of why he did this and what was presented at the forefront here. So let's get into this, shall we? So here is a list of some of Lee Fitting's alleged misconducts with women. Are y'all ready? Here we go.
Oh, Lee Fitting, sunshine. Change your name.
Oh, here we go.
Jesus.
So this is what this gentleman looks like. So here's a list of
He looks like one.
This is why I love talking about this. Here's a list of some of Lee Fitting's alleged misconducts with women, and I'm going to try.
He looks like a wrong, and look at the way he's standing in that picture. That is saying like massively, I'm wrong, and that says I should be in jail. That whole picture says I should be in jail.
Okay.
Fucking wrong.
Stop hitting where you don't belong.
Go on, sorry, Mike. Didn't mean to interrupt you. Just had to say that.
I love the fact that you brought this up because I will add to that. Stranger danger is the
right. That is alarm bells. That is major red flags. Don't go near him.
That's
Diddy's friend.
He's the one stand up to God. He goes, I swear I do not have a white van. I swear I do not have a white van. I digress. So okay.
He does. Like fuck he does. He has about 12 of them.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's get into the allegation, shall we? So, number 1, in a production meeting when no chairs were available, Fitting patted his lap and told the woman, I've got a seat right here for you. He allegedly sent a female ESPN employee a text saying, you look hot. She showed the text to a producer, visibly shaken. On multiple occasions, he asked female staffers for their hotel room numbers and joked about performing bed checks. He would brag to female employees about his and his wife's sex life to colleagues. Yo, last night, I'm talking missionary.
40-year-old virgin right there.
I'm talking missionary, like he's Jonah Hill in 22 Jump Street. I'm talking missionary. So that happened. Excuse me while I go fuck my wife. And I'm sorry.
God
damn.
Damn it.
And then he would tell women how to dress and how to do their hair. He made crude remarks about women's outfits, which were seen as humiliating. On one occasion, he loudly exclaimed, God damn, upon seeing a woman in a skirt he liked. Women who worked under him said they felt.
Who does that?
Wow. I just really, really want to hurt him right now. Keep going.
There's one
if
more.
I could literally jump through that screen, I would rip his head off.
There's one more from
all the women that he's had gone for like that. Well, fuck. Yeah, no, mate. No, you're on my radar now.
The last one. Women who worked under him said they felt pressured to go get drinks with him and tolerate inappropriate remarks because they didn't want to lose their job. And this is courtesy of the New York Times and the Athletics. So he
basically threatened them if they said anything then. You'll come for a drink with me or I will blah, blah, blah. You lose your job, blah, blah, blah. That prick can suck my dick.
I got pulled.
So he fit right in with Vince's WWE.
Oh, yeah, cool. So actually thinking about it. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Well, you do know who he replaced, right? You know who he replaced, right?
Who?
Dunn, didn't he?
He replaced Kevin Dunn! We go from Kevin Dunn to this gentleman who...
To this fucking weird-looking thing.
I'm
trying to think of who... Pee-wee Herman. That's who... He's a Pee-wee Herman lookalike.
I can see me, but I can't see you.
I know you are one of mine. That's my bicycle.
Shove it up your ass.
Was that Tony or Pee-wee?
A little cross between.
Both.
A little cross between.
Crossbreed.
All right. So then we have, this is a report from Mike Johnson of PW Insider. Here is the WWE leaf fitting rumor killer. Over the course of today, and this was on Tuesday, PWInsider.com has received emails asking about rumors of WWE executive Lee Fitting being reprimanded or in hot water with WWE over the report that came out earlier this week, in The Athletic, breaking down misconduct allegations that led to Fitting exiting ESPN before being hired by the WWE. The crux of the reports, we are told, are based on comments made by Dave Meltzer, a.k.a. the 64-year-old man-child with the dirty office, of the Wrestling Observer, who stated that WWE removed Fitting from the WWE Raw credits on the episode that aired on December 23rd, which we did see. He was no longer in the credits at the end of the show. We just saw Paul Levesque's name. The problem with that claim is it would be 100% incorrect. WWE would have to have Fitting listed in the credits of Raw in the first place in order to remove him. PWInsider.com's check of WWE Raw episodes dating back to the first week of November showed that not only was Fitting never listed in the credits, there were no credits for the show listing anyone else, just a graphic showing the WWE copyright at the end. So Meltzer's claim was not based on any factual information whatsoever. Fitting was listed, and he has been in recent weeks at the end of WWE's NXT broadcast. So if you look at the NXT broadcast each and every week in the credits, it says Paul Levesque, Lee Fitting, Shawn Michaels. So PW Insider has been told that WWE was aware of the fitting situation at ESPN at the time of his hiring. We are also told that as of this writing, there has been no known fallout of the article's publication within the WWE. So we shall see where that goes from here on the situation with Mr. Lee Fitting. A lot to really take in, man.
That's just.
Ew.
I mean, we thought all the scum was gone, but apparently it's not.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Lee Fitting for some.
They all followed the big chief, though, didn't they? They followed what he was doing, so he was getting away with it. So then fuck's gonna get away with it too. But then he's not getting away with it no more, is he? So fuck you.
By the way, the people have got to stop. We talk about people and shut the fuck up. Y'all need to shut.
Yeah.
Oh, but he said comments. It was from a year ago, and he just said I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to make a woman uncomfortable by going, God damn. Like, you do realize there's a problem with that.
There's a huge problem with that. I mean, professional work setting or not.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You don't do that.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that this after the other day.
Mm-hmm.
No comment on that structure, but yeah.
That's the thing. Like, it's not okay. Like, people are just like, oh, but it was from a year ago, and, you just made comments, and I'm like, you guys got to stop. And then they compare it to...
Don't give a fuck. It happened yesterday. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Or then people again with but Tony Khan said this in the NDAs with Kylie Ray and all that. I'm like, okay, again, they have to compare. We're comparing Tony and friggin' WWE. Yes, both sides suck, but at the same time, shit happens, unfortunately. And what I mean by that is it shouldn't happen, but unfortunately this bullshit happens. So stop it. Stop comparing. Stop trying to make it out like, oh, it's no big deal. It's a fucking big deal. You don't make comments like that in the workplace or to a female in general.
You stop bringing the snowman, 40-year-old virgin Tony Khan into this.
You stop bringing Tony Khan to deal with. He's got a pay-per-view to run.
I mean, I've got a daughter, right? And if anyone so much as said any kind of shit like that, I would literally leap across the table at them and I would rip their heads off. And I mean this literally, and I almost did on Christmas Day. So, yeah, you don't fucking. At the end of the day, you don't make fucking comments like that.
And look,
whether it's women or males, it can't. It's not just males get as much as females do.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, we do live in a place where it's like, why make a comment? Shut the fuck up.
And I mean,
lazy little man.
I could give him credit because he has done great work as an executive producer, but that does not excuse the fact, whether it's ESPN or WWE, you can't do that shit. Imagine if this was
I'm doing this right now.
Imagine if this was WWE currently, and he does that to Bailey or one of those girls. Oh my God, I'd like to see him try to do to any of the girls. They would whoop that ass. They would whoop that ass.
Go do it to Shayna Baszler.
Exactly.
Don't do it. No, I was gonna say
fold your ass like something that gets folded. I don't know.
Just pretzel him up, man. He'd be like, you don't mess with the Zohan, where he turns into a pretzel, bringing just the whole little thing there.
I just start snapping his knees.
Kneecaps, okay, going straight for the kneecaps. I like your style.
Yeah, too right. Yeah. Plus, I have taller older brothers, so I always learned to go for the kneecaps first. When I was growing up, to beat them up, I'd be like, "You're taller, I'm short. Kneecaps."
Just for the record, when I pulled those photos up, I had no idea what Lee Fitting looked like, and then I saw that. I'm like,
oh, I don't know. He literally looks like Pee Wee Hammond.
He looks like Lee Fitting, that's for sure.
Lee Fitting. But
I don't like him. Don't like that one. Not at all. Nope.
But what is fitting is AEW World's End. That is the end of our news. And I will be putting another image up once we get to the Ricochet match. That's all I'm saying, because we got to talk about his daddy. So let's start with... I don't even know where to go with this, because I'm going to say right now, and Robert and I were talking about this before you came on with us, Nicola. I will say this. This show is very meh to me. And I don't mean that in any disparaging way, because I'm sure everybody's going to kick Wu-Tang. But this show and how this is based is very meh for me. How do you guys feel about this right now? Are you looking forward to it, or what are you thinking?
Kind of feel like this is going to be a sleeper show, like this. Like what show was it we were talking about? Full Gear. Yeah. We're just we're not very excited about it, but it ended up being a really good show, and I think this has that same potential.
How about you, Nick?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll go with that, because obviously, no, my fucking luck, I'll probably miss it and watch it a day later. At this rate.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But no, it's not a big buzz as it normally or how it should be. Put it that way.
The one thing I'm most excited about, and it's not even a match, is the potential of Kenny Omega showing up.
That's the thing. I have so many surprises.
That's something to be excited about.
I think that's a good surprise. I mean, we got Kenny and Gabe Kidd, who, my God, we're going to see at Wrestle Dynasty, which I'm looking forward to. Gabe Kidd is out of his fucking mind. He literally is.
Well, I mean, there was one point that was true. I don't know if you have, I don't know how much you know about Gabe Kidd, but he was actually institutionalized for a bit.
Yeah. Oh, who's this? I don't even know who this is right now, but I need to know because he sounds fun. He sounds interestingly fun.
He is fucking insane.
So
we like insane people.
Literally.
So I saw the character and I've seen his promos, and he is a very good wrestler. I will say that. But
yeah, fantastic wrestler.
I had no idea he was institutionalized. That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, I believe it was.
I'm gonna have to find out who he is and watch his matches to get what used to mean. So I'm gonna have to.
We'll send it to you.
He's from the UK, I believe.
Is he?
Hey, wait, what?
I'm gonna take a look at that now. Yes, he is from.
You just do that.
He's from Brighton, East Sussex.
Yeah.
Right, East Sussex.
East Sussex. Sussex.
East Sussex. Sussex.
Suck it. Suck my dick.
Suck my dick. 4. Yeah, because he said it too. And so did you now. We've got to get it up to 20 just for the fun of it.
But yes, he's from Sussex.
I think we did that off air already.
Did I pronounce that correctly? Sussex.
Sussex, yes, you did.
Sussex. He's from Brighton, yes.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Oh,
Worcestershire. You know what? A lot of people in Britain can't actually say Worcestershire either.
Really?
So that's quite funny. Yeah, it's not just you. It's like a lot of people do struggle saying Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
So yeah.
We've got our own variations over here. I've heard people call it wash your sister sauce.
Wash your sister sauce. I like that one.
Yeah.
Stay over there. I had a shower, thanks.
It gets pretty wild. Just like Gabe Kidd.
Like Gabe Kidd. But yeah, no. The Kenny Omega return. I know we're probably going to get a Adam Copeland return on the Fight for the Fallen with the FTR against the Death Riders. I'm sure that's coming.
No, I'm joking.
Let's just say, wait a minute, you better stop right now. But yes, no, that's gonna be interesting. I would like to see a Kenny Omega return on this PPV. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see where we go. And I mean, their build after this is Wrestle Dynasty, and I'm gonna say this right now because Robert was there. I know he got to see a lot of great action for New Japan, but you know, Mercedes Moné and Mina Shirakawa
sausage beta
had their little dance and little thing. I gotta say, I was looking more at Mina because Mina, who just had a birthday, happy birthday, Mina. It looks just so fine. Oh, what a beauty, cutie beauty. Yes, we can talk about her looks, but God, she's a damn good.
Christmas Day, I had an English fry-up, right? And I almost took a picture to bring on the show and say, fuck you, bitch. But I didn't. I just ate it instead of, well, fuck you. I'd rather eat this.
So, Robert, what are your thoughts on CEO and, Mina?
He's not got no faults right now.
Oh, man. I think that'll be a fun match. Mercedes has done at least the consensus amongst the TSK and some of our other friends. She's actually putting on good matches now. She's doing a lot better. Most of the TSK, minus
Nicola.
She's actually improved quite a bit, and we're obviously all fans of Mina. Looks aside, of course. It should be a good match. There's a title for title match, and I think it would be fantastic to see Mina walk out with 2 belts.
Who was the one that Mercedes wrestled at the Japan show that you were at? That I can't remember her name.
Hazuki.
Okay, because I watched that match back. Damn good match.
Good match. It was a good match. It was a really good match.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say this, because since we're talking about Mercedes, I think that's going to be our first focal point of the show. So to start it off, for the AEW TBS Championship, Mercedes Moné
Boo.
in a round 2. Let's run it back. against Chris Statlander for the AEW TBS Championship.
Statlander. There's my answer.
Tax in the Cooter. Well, hold on there, Eager Beaver.
Tax in the Cooter.
You know what? When you do see someone get hit in the nuts and you'll go, ow.
Ow.
And you fall to the floor. Well, you do other things as well. I've watched with, anyway. Yeah, that to me is like a torture. It's like a what? No.
This is also around the same time 5 years ago. And look, I like Gigi Dolan now. I mean, when we were on Max, and God rest his soul, David Gillum, Mr. Butcher, we're going to put it out there because we said it 5 years ago. We used to call Priscilla Kelly the dirty, well, he did, dirty fucking spot. Because at the time, you know what spot was going at the time? The infamous tampon spot with Miss Priscilla Kelly. Ew.
Oh, no.
You guys were so mad about that.
See, that's what
What did he say again? What did he say again? I've forgotten what he said.
Fucking slut. First of all, I was mad.
Butcher,
I wasn't mad to that extent. It was not mad to that extent. Yes. So Robert knows. If you go back and listen to it, and we'll put the link in the description. The old episode of Max.
I was just like, "That's Priscilla Kelly. What the fuck are you guys talking about?" Like,
first of all,
I
understand that, but thank God we're not doing that anymore. Just thank God. So for those,
do you know the spot, Nicola?
You know the spot?
Yes, yes, I'm aware.
Dirty fucking slut. God rest his soul.
She was partnering with Darby, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was with Darby at the time.
She was married to him.
Yeah. It was Darby
and then
Darby
wanted
and
to kill
Priscilla
her
against
after.
Joey and
Candice,
that's right.
Fucking Joey Ryan. You could fuck up. Still, you could fuck off Joey Ryan. Ain't no redemption for you, Joey Ryan. I'm going to throw the middle fingers here. Fuck you, Joey. You know you ain't getting no love over here, Mr. Joey Ryan.
I am no longer... I can't believe I brought up his name in our last show and you both looked at me going, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh yeah, shit, bad. Sorry, that's right. You go play with your baby oil over there, mate. You fuck off over there. You go into prison and go visit your bestie.
He's got a lollipop. He's rubbing his
the lollipop. No. Not even a porn star would look at him and say, yeah, that looks great.
Joey was the one that got the tampon in his mouth, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no. Why are you giving me nightmares? I've already got them.
The point of what we're saying here, ma'am, is the fact that there are worse things. Ma'am. Woman.
Demon.
Woman. There we go.
Demon.
Woman.
That's literally, I'm going to say this. I know off topic, but for those who've ever seen Lucifer, the actual show Lucifer, that's literally.
Love that show.
You are Mazikeen Smith is literally, this is what Nicola is, because when she's at therapy and then she's like, you're better than most, people that I know. Demon. I'm sorry. Because she called her a person instead of a demon. Yes. We got our own Mazikeen Smith over here. Nicola McDonald. Yes. See?
And I'll take that over Nonna because I love Maze and I love that program. So yeah, bring it.
For those who've never seen Lucifer, it's a great effing show. You got to watch it. Anyway.
She's amazing. Kills you all. She likes to kill everybody, so
she had the knives, just pointing them up. We got a problem here.
She's not the only one who's got them kind of knives.
Oh,
Sam.
Yeah. So the point being is there are worse spots than tax in the cooter. You can also have a tampon in your mouth. That's the point.
I'm sorry. I'm female, and even I'm like, oh, what the hell? No.
Oh.
You could have done anything else, but you went with that.
Oh God. Anyway, back to
I just look at the people involved and I'm just like, that's sounds like a typical Saturday for Darby and
pretty much.
And BK.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So we have Mercedes Moné and Chris Statlander. We're running it back. All right, here's the literal build for this. I'm trying to make right the wrongs and make amends with Willow, with after everything. So what are your thoughts about Mercedes? I want the TBS championship. So I challenge you, round 2. Let's run it back, World's End. Mercedes Moné. Okay. That's literally the build for this. That's literally the build for this.
Okay. I like that. I was like, okay.
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 What? Can we see a bit more, please?
the point is,
what's the point?
You have nothing for Mercedes Monday. You've buried Camille. Who attacked Camille? I don't give a rat's ass who attacked Camille at this point on Rampage. I want Camille to go this way. And I like Camille, but ever since she's been in AEW, they made her look like a fucking just chooch. I'm gonna put it out there. She looks like a fucking chooch. Is to put in the
what the fuck's a chooch?
It's like a douche, but a chooch.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The opposite of a douche.
Of a douche. She's been looking like a chooch, and I just. Oh, and I'm tired of Mercedes Moné with this doggone title. But the fact of the matter is this: if Tony Khan does a swerve, because we're gonna do it like Vince Russo, bro, we're gonna do a swerve.
Fuck him as well. Jesus Christ.
Tony does the swerve because last time, if you recall, Chris Statlander turned on Willow after Mercedes that match.
Yes.
If Willow Nightingale costs Chris Statlander this match, and we flip-flop it and flip it and reverse it like a Missy Elliott track, and Willow Nightingale becomes a heel, I'm going to be so pissed. Because Tony, for the love of God, stop it, number one. And number two, that means this is going to goddamn continue. So with that being said, I'm going with Mercedes Moné to retain. There's no rhyme or reason for this, but we're doing it anyway. I'm sure it will be a good match because the Full Gear match was very good in its own right. But Mercedes Moné, just go, Robert. Just go.
Please don't turn Willow heel.
Please
Number one.
I just put it into the universe, and so I was like, I'm going to do that.
Oh, I'm saying this live on air, by the way. He's going to predict another two. Another two are appearing while we're doing this show.
Yeah, I'm
guarantee it.
I'm almost certain. It's what, 4:00 in Florida, so he's probably doing stuff. Number one,
look how disappointed Mike's face is.
Don't turn Willow
heel. He's like, I'm done. That's me. I've talked about CM Punk.
I'm in the same boat with Mike though. Like we've got to put a stop to this somehow. Mercedes retain. Let's build a good story, a good feud, a good match. Drop the goddamn belt already.
This is not as bad. All right, I'm not in Chris Jericho level here. I'm not. The fact that Chris Jericho is not on this card makes me very happy. But again, there's no rhyme or reason for this. If we would have just went back to Julia Hart to freaking get back her title. But no, that's even worse because Julia Hart literally cuts the promo like, oh, Jamie Hayter, you want to fight me? Okay, fight for the Fallen. After all the friggin' crypticness, and yes, I just made up that word, the crypticness.
That's a cool word, and it's a good word.
And friggin' Jamie Hayter getting mollywopped by Julia Hart with the DDT, and she's like, okay, you want to fight me? Fine, fight for the Fallen. Literally, why? I'm literally asking why. I still don't know why. Am I looking forward to the match? Yes, but I still don't know why. Literally, I don't know why. Why we couldn't have Julia Hart come back and go after the title that she lost to friggin' Willow, and then Willow lost it to Mercedes, and then Julia Hart finally get back at Mercedes because of the interaction from the debut. But Tony's like, no, we're going to do Jamie Hayter. She's coming back. They're both back. We're going to mix it up then. Hey! No. Nicola McDonald, your thoughts?
Hello.
So,
what can I seriously say at this point that you just did not say? But I am not fucking saying she's winning. So Statlander. That's the end of that. Fuck you, Mercedes. No. Just end of. No. You win. Whatever. You're gonna win. I don't give a shit. But Statlander, I am no way gonna say it. No, you should have fucked with the English breakfast. I would have liked you otherwise. So fuck off. Suck my dick.
Five.
I'm so over it.
I don't look as grumpy as Mike in the corner over there, though.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
All over her, trust me.
I'm fucking over it, bro. Ah, God. All right, we're going to go to the next women's match on this show.
Carry on.
And a Tijuana street fight for the AEW Women's World Championship. Mariah May defends the championship against Thunder Rosa. So, literally, Thunder Rosa's been on Collision. She just came off a feud with Deonna Purrazzo in the bull rope match. She's been having fun with Harley Cameron and just everything that went with
what
that.
What the fuck signs?
Who's just funny.
What the fuck signs?
I know. And then we get the what the fuck signs and, not my champion, and she's doing the signs thing, and then friggin' Thunder Rosa's like, Mariah, I'll take you on anytime, anywhere. I'm gonna bring my dad, and then friggin' Mariah Carey's like, boo hoo, friggin' dad, I'm still gonna beat your ass, and Mariah's like, okay, you want to talk about my dad? Well, fuck you, bitch. Thunder Rosa on Busted Open. So, and then they fight in the back, and then yeah, I accept your challenge, Thunder Rosa. Tijuana street fight, boom. Literally, Mariah May. And I like Mariah May. Nicola, not so much. But I like Mariah May. I do. I think she's funny. She's very talented. Great wrestler. This woman's title reign, ever since she beat Toni Storm, ever since she slapped her mama at friggin' Wembley, this title reign has been very underwhelming for me. Mind you, good matches with Willow, good matches with Mina Shirakawa. But ever since Toni Storm, who we'll get to here in a second, ever since that happened and she won and beat her at Wembley, this title reign has felt very meh to me. And now we're going to get another stopgap and a placeholder for once we get to Toni and once we get to friggin' Australia. Yes, Mariah May, Tijuana street fight is going to retain. Just go, Robert. I'm still in friggin' just like I'm done right now. Just go.
Wow.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Auto is done.
I'm done. I'm over it. Go ahead, Robert.
The women's division in AEW. Mike wants nothing to do with it, bro.
I like it, bro. But the problem is, bro, if you don't give me compelling characters and friggin' swerves, then you're just underwhelming me right now. I don't want to go back to the days of the broad panties. That's not what I'm saying, bro. But if you could have me hooked and invested and evoking the emotions, bro, from my old heartstrings, bro, that would be great. But yeah, no, it's I'm not feeling it right.
And Mike's absolutely right. To be honest, I like Mariah. Nicola
does not.
Nicola not so much.
Yeah.
The character is there. I think the promos are great. The matches have been awesome, but hasn't been that story or that feud to really for the audience to kind of sink their teeth into since Toni. And the fact that we have to wait for it to come back around to Toni is kind of saying a lot. But nonetheless, we know Thunder Rosa in her history of matches of this caliber. Looking back at her, match with the Dr. Britt Baker, fantastic match. We know Thunder Rosa is going to do some probably do some wild shit, and this match should be good, nonetheless. But I'm going with Mariah to retain.
So going on Robert's point before we get to the Demoness come to caress over here, Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker both respectively the lights out match and the cage matches, great stuff. But the fact of, and to add on to his point, the booking of Thunder Rosa, who's hardly ever on this doggone television program and is mostly on Collision, and she's just like over here and over there. She's kind of like floating around. She's kind of stuck in limbo, if you will. That's why I'm just like, you have an OG here who never really lost. I mean, the fact of the matter is this, she had to retain and relinquish that championship due to injury, but the fact of the matter is this, we need someone for Mariah, so it's like, Rosa, here you go. And speaking of here you go, Mariah May or Thunder Rosa, it's a Tijuana street fight for the AEW Women's Championship. Nicola McDonald, who you picking?
Thunder Rosa.
Yes.
No, I've said before, I don't like her a lot, but I never said she's not talented, and I've never said that I don't like her way of wrestling. I just don't like I think character itself. But her as a person, she's probably lovely, awesome, amazing, all of that. So I am aware of this. But yeah, no, Thunder Rosa. Just because I want Toni Storm to hurry up and get her mind back and then, go batty crazy on her and whoop her ass with a shoe. I'm missing the shoes.
Let's put this into the forefront here. If this was high school, Nicola would be having a cat fight, Mariah May. You just see, you're walking to class, and then you see two chicks just doing this, fighting out of the bathroom.
Cat fight? Cat fight?
Cat fight. Speaking
of
Toni...
Don't play with demons. You know better.
Claw the eyes out.
All the eyes out. Just, bah! So...
from London, are you?
Oh! Boy!
Now you can't see.
Wow.
So with Toni Storm being back, she's back to the rocker, Toni Storm. She's meeting RJ City for the first time, but RJ's like, you're a 3-time women's champion. What the hell are you talking about? And then you see her at the Hammerstein Ballroom, and she's going around shaking everybody's hand. Oh, there's Jerry Lynn. Oh, there's this person. And she's helping them out and wanting to set up the ring. And it's just... people have been crapping on this because like, oh, God, they gave us no explanation of why that she's back to being her normal self. I'm like, it's a con, not to be confused with Toni. It's a con of her acting
like a virgin.
It's acting the con, acted the fact that, hey, Mariah May, I think she's the best. Oh, Saraya, she's a legend. Oh, this one, oh, that one. Hi, Thunder Rosa, who I've never teamed with in my life before. Thunder, like Thunderstorm, hello. Like, hi, Thunder Rosa, who I've never met before in my life. It's a con till we get to friggin' Australia. And if you do it right, you can have Mariah May be the Tony Storm and Tony Storm be like her understudy, so to speak. Like Mariah was geeking out over Tony. You can have Tony geek out over Mariah. And then as we get to Australia, she could be like, fool! I told you! I had you like this, Mariah, and now I'm going to throw the shoe at her.
That's how that's going to go. That's exactly how this is going to go. I can see it. Now you said it, I'm like, that makes more sense. Yeah, of course it is, because she's really still Hollywood Tony Storm, but right now she's playing the Hollywood star that she is.
Well, it's the subtlety of when she goes for the hip attack and she starts to do the timeless Tony Storm. She puts this up.
And then she can't.
And the Hammerstein Ballroom, this is why I do love New York fans, even though a lot of them. This is why I love the New York fans, because she's a rookie. This woman's facing Taya, and they're going along with it. They're chanting, she's a rookie for Tony Storm. I love it. Like,
that's because we all love Tony Storm.
So entertaining.
No matter where you're from, we love Tony Storm.
She's good. She's really so good. Speaking of something that's going to be good, but also at the same time, I'm kind of done, but not to the level of what we just had with these women's matches. For the AEW International Championship, Konosuke Takeshita defends against Powerhouse Hobbs. Oh, Powerhouse Hobbs. Nice to see you. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy.
Where the fuck you been?
So the way that they booked this, Ricochet leading the tag team partner. Well, guess what? My tag team partner, he's pissed. Aha! He's pissed. And how comes Powerhouse Hobbs just, hi.
Oh,
how you doing? And
I see you.
No. No, what the fuck?
The contract expired. What fucking contract? We never explained that he had a contract with the Don Callis family, but apparently there was a contract. If you wanted to book this right, you could have Powerhouse Hobbs been like, hey, man, what's been going on here? I haven't heard from you in months. And, we had a plan here. We had a contract. And then Don Callis goes, the contract has expired. Then you have Brian Cage, who just came into the Don Callis family. Who just came into the Don Callis family and book a program between those two because that's who he replaced. Because I don't know if y'all know this or not, but continuity in history, Powerhouse Hobbs and Brian Cage were in Team Taz. And then you can, accentuate and enunciate and articulate the fact that, hey, I've always been better than you, Hobbs. But right now we have the Road Warrior team of Brian Cage and Lance Archer. Everybody dies, just squashing everybody like it's the Road Warriors in the 80s. But you had something there where you could have Powerhouse Hobbs and Brian Cage. But now it's just like, oh, hey, fuck this Don Callis family. I don't like the way I've been treated. So, hey, Takeshita, I'm coming for the international title. Woo-hoo. So with that being said, I'm going to for Konosuke Takeshita to retain that AEW International Championship. There is no way that Powerhouse Hobbs, who just came back out of nowhere, from outer space, I will survive, to quote.
Where the fuck did he go? Out of space. Sounds about right.
Konosuke Takeshita. Robert, again, I'm going to say that.
I've never seen Mike this pissed in the show before. He's quite interesting.
He literally has no idea how to book. I just gave you something that would actually make fucking sense. But he's just like, Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs. Welcome back, buddy, man.
The spinning chair. That's a comedy.
That's Tony. That's our snowman.
That sounds brutal. Right,
Takeshita, because we've got matches that we need to see next week. Shingo and Takeshita and Shingo.
Yes, sir.
We need that. So he's got to win that title.
So, Nicola, are you going with Takeshita or Powerhouse Hobbs for the International Championship?
Takeshita. I go with him. I ain't going nowhere near Hobbs. Not after your reign. Jesus, no. Fucking go back to our space, you motherfucker. There you go. Hobbs can fuck off again. And come back a year later and be like, hey, Happy New Year, I'm back. I'm not sure what for, but hi.
Little Gloria Gaynor for everybody. Look, I like Powerhouse Hobbs. He's really good.
So do I.
And tried to repackage him so many times from being from the streets, and now he's with the Don Callis family, but now he's not with the Don Callis family because he's pissed. So it just, again, this is
Didn't
just.
They do the same thing to Wardlow? Didn't they do the same thing to him?
It's another name we haven't heard or seen.
Exactly. I know. Wow. That's why I said it. They did the same thing to Hobbs not doing to him.
He got choked out.
Suck my dick.
6. He got choked
out. I don't care now. I'm going to say over and over.
He got choked out by Samoa Joe, and we haven't seen Wardlow since. And we'll get to MJF and Adam Cole in a second. But the fact that Adam Cole was like, I'm going to take you out, or you're going to be out of this friggin' Undisputed Kingdom if you don't win. And you could have had something with Wardlow and Adam Cole. But no, because Adam Cole had to get hurt. But then you went back to this bullshit that we got now, and we'll get to that in a little bit before I'm done again, because I'm not done right now. I'm okay with this next match. I literally am okay with this next match. So,
are you sure?
Yes, I am, because I'm not gonna get. Because I'm not going to do the Diamond Ring match next because, again, I don't want to raise my blood pressure. So I'll go with something that I'm looking forward to. So we're going to wrap them together here and kind of conjoin them here and like kind of intermingle them. Intermingle them. Can't even talk. I don't know what I'm saying anymore because he pisses me off to the nth degree. We have the Continental Classic semifinals and the Continental Classic finals. So we'll start with the first semifinal match. Will Ospreay, Willie boy, bro, against Kyle Fletcher in the semifinals. Kyle Fletcher and the Randy Orton, he's just literally he's like, you know what? Fine. You want to call me a Timu Randy Orton or make fun of me? Fine. I'm just gonna do the DDT. I'm gonna do the mannerisms. Fuck yous all. I don't care. This will be my heel persona. Fuck yous. And then we got Will Ospreay, bro, who wants that revenge against Kyle from losing at AEW Full Gear. It's the semifinals of this, and I will say this, Kyle, if you want to make a young star, because Kyle Fletcher pinned Okada. He pinned Okada, goddammit. And if you want to do something here, because it looks like they're going towards Willy Bully, for him and Ricochet. Aha! We'll get to that. I have a feeling.
Yeah, the bit. You say that after that statement, yeah. No fucking diddy. There we go.
I have a feeling that Kyle Fletcher should win, but there's a part of me that thinks Will's gonna win here, and then we get more of Kyle going into the new year with the rubber match, so to speak. I'm gonna go the babyface route. I gotta go Willy Bully, bro. Are you going with Will Ospreay, or are you going for Kyle Fletcher? And I'll start with Nicola on this, bro.
I'm going with Carl because Will just annoys the shit out of me now.
Oh, come on, man. Bruv.
I do like the bruv. I have to because,
Cheeky Nando's.
Whatever.
You want Cheeky Nando's?
Yes, yeah, but that's him having all right, Cheeky Nando's at 4 o'clock in the morning. I get where he's coming from.
You want to go to
I've been there, done it.
You want to go to the Waffle House, Nicola? Is that what it is?
No, I'm not going all the way down to the fucking other side of fuck knows nowhere.
We'll take the Venga
to get
bus.
some waffles.
I'll take the Venga bus to the Waffle House.
Yeah, she's going on her own. She can get on her own fucking Venga bus at this point. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
You're on your own.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Oh, still mad at you, but hi, Mom. Have that. Merry Christmas. Sit it, bang.
That was bang, and the dirt is gone. All right, so you're going with Kyle. Well.
She did the middle finger as well. Oh, she's gonna kill me. Oh shit! Oh well.
Fantastic.
So you're going Kyle over Will?
Yeah, Carl. Obviously. Fuck you, Will.
Cheeky Nando's.
So, are you going with that young?
Are
you going with that young go hard that is Mr. Kyle Fletcher? Or are you going with Will Ospreay, Kyle?
I think I'm going to go with Kyle Fletcher as well. I think depending on how the next match goes, from a hypothetical standpoint, and to kind of tie into what Mike said, if you want to build a young star, and I'm talking about launch this motherfucker into the stratosphere, you have him beat Will Ospreay and Kazuchika Okada in one night.
Okay, so that moves into the other semifinal because it is Kazuchika Okada against Ricochet. Aha! Stop doing that!
God damn it, Rico.
He got
made. Stop watching our show.
I'm gonna say
Mike's the first one who did it. Not you fuck. Sorry.
I'm gonna say this. He's made to be. He literally got cucked. Is literally what happened. He got made to look like a cuck by the Hurt Business, and he's like, "Oh, it's okay. Those are the homies. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's all right." And then he goes to friggin' Swerve. He's like, "I'm gonna win the Continental Classic." Aha! Like, and then he's like, "No wonder your house got burned down. No wonder you bald. Why you bald?
That's why you ain't got no house no more.
Why you bald? Why you ugly? God, just oh my God, he sucks." So of the two, first of all, the fact that he literally, God rest his soul, he got Jimmy raved at the friggin' Hammerstein Ball. This man got toilet paper.
He did. Did you see the roll that hit him in the dick?
I did. He hit him right in the dick, right in the sackaroonie.
Yeah, Yambag City.
Tough titty, Miss Kitty. So with that being said,
get back on Titty Island. I'm waving as I go past. Bye.
So between Rico and Okada, and I mean, for me, I'm also gonna say Kyle Fletcher too, just because he should win. But there's a part of me that thinks it's gonna be Will, and I think Okada is gonna beat Rico, and we're gonna get Ospreay and Okada just because of their history with Chaos. And overall, the history in New Japan, and they fought for the title before in New Japan, so now they're fighting for the Continental title. And I can see Rico screwing.
Look at you, Mike, knowing your New Japan history.
I know, man. I know other things. Yes, thank you.
I don't. So yeah.
That's the thing too. Like, I can see it being Okada and Ospreay again because of their history, like I pointed out. Or, like I said, if you want to make it somebody new, you have Kyle Fletcher and Okada, and Kyle Fletcher takes it from Okada. But, man, I think there's going to be some chicanery and some shenanigans, and I think either Ospreay's going to cost Fletcher or Ricochet is going to cost Ospreay because there's a lot of intermingling there, and Tony loves to intermingle. So, with that being said, I'm going to say...
I bet he fucking does.
No Diddy.
I am going to say either it's going to be Okada retains against Ospreay or Fletcher beats Okada or something of that nature. But if I have to say it, because I think we're going to get here's another thing that I also thought about before we did this. Eddie Kingston has never gotten a rematch against Okada. So, I mean, when Eddie comes back, I'm sure he wants that Continental Championship.
Where is he right now?
He's
hurt. He's really hurt.
I didn't know that. You know, I'm still catching up on.
It's okay.
Endless.
Yeah, he got hurt really badly.
He won't be back till fucking May, at least he said.
That's my thing, because I think if you want to play the long game, you have to do Eddie and Okada to get that. Eddie takes it back from Okada, so I gotta go with that boy Okada, bitch, to retain against either Ospreay or Fletcher. Or some of that card. Go ahead, Robert. What do you think? I know I just put them all together.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of agree with you. I think Okada to win it all. I think it's cool as Fletcher pitting Ospreay and Okada in the same night. How I mean, that would just be fucking great. I don't think Anthony's got the fucking balls to do that yet. But definitely Okada, and we got to do more with Okada though. Okada. Bitch.
So who are you going, Nicola? Do you see a title change with either Kyle Fletcher winning the Continental Championship? Do you see Ospreay beating Okada? Do you see Okada retaining? What are you thinking?
Ricochet not winning.
The Pop Master's not winning one bit by the sounds of it. I'm going to agree with both of you too, because obviously I don't know much about it and the ins and outs, 100% of it. So I agree with both of you too.
So you're going to go Okada, bitch?
Yes.
Come on, Nicola.
Bitch.
Thank you. So with that being
that's said, the thing then. I'm watching what you two were doing then. I was like, does he want me to say bitch? Okay, bitch. I like that word. I say it a lot.
Ricochet, you also done piss me off because I got to mention it before we move on. For those that everybody got this trending. Ricochet retweeted his illegitimate father that he never knew about, that being Andrew Tate, because literally Andrew Tate.
Oh, Ricochet, that piece of shit.
Ricochet looks like Andrew Tate if you put him in the dryer. Literally is what Ricochet looks like. Jesus. So Ricochet retweeted Andrew Tate, who quote tweeted Donald Trump from 2013. And what Andrew Tate wrote was, for losers, December 26th to December 31st is a socially acceptable period to do nothing. For winners, it is the time to do double training, double work, double winning. It is the beginning of the winner's new year. Celebrate it properly by giving the next 5 days double your effort. So, yes, he retweeted Andrew Tate.
We don't claim him as one of ours.
Fucking nerd.
Fucking dickhead who claims he's from...
Look,
you said earlier about him, he's from Britain. He's from here, the UK. We don't claim that trash.
Yeah, they live. Both the Tate brothers live in Romania, so they don't live in the UK.
Yeah, they can fucking stay over there.
I mean, I understand the message, but the problem is Andrew Tate is a misogynistic asshole, and that's what it is. And I'll say it. And
he hates women. I don't care what he says. He goes, "I love women." No, you fucking don't. You treat them like trash.
We're all in the Matrix, and it's like, no, Andrew, sex trafficking is a crime. You broke the law, mate.
You're mates with Diddy, ain't you? Piece of shit.
You literally started a fight with a child.
Yeah, what was that? Why? What does that prove, you trash bag homo?
Trash bag homo! Now, Chris Jericho had the trash bag hose. Now Andrew Tate is a trash bag homo. Let's fucking go, man.
No. Because then that makes me sound really, really bad about... by the way, I love everybody. Just certain people really need to just fuck off. And him being one of them. Yeah, fucking... Oh, I don't like him either. And Ricochet, shut up. Don't retweet his shit.
Rico.
Shut up, Rico. All right, so now I'm done again because we're gonna move on.
Yeah, I'm done after that one. Jesus.
We only got 2 more matches to predict. So next match for the AEW Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Oh Lord.
MJF goes one-on-one with Adam Cole with the Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett in his corner. Ladies and gentlemen, in the 60s, there was a group called Gary Lewis and the Playboys, and they had a song called This Diamond Ring. That is more entertaining than this. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to play you a sample of Gary Lewis and the Playboys, This Diamond Ring.
If MJF don't walk out to this, what are we doing?
Hold on, it's almost done. This diamond ring doesn't seem something beautiful, and this diamond ring on your dreams
This is great. I've stood it bang.
If there's a behind. All right. Okay, we're gonna turn it off.
That's as good as stood it bang.
More entertaining than fucking this match. First of all, why the fuck is this Dynamite Diamond Ring? Makes no goddamn sense. And then Kyle O'Reilly's like, I'll fight him, even though you and Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, you weren't even a part of this, Kyle, because y'all were beefing months ago, but now everybody's friends again. And friggin' MJF laid him out with the brainbusters. Should have been done then. But then here comes Adam Cole like, well, you know, I just beat you to it. Yeah, you're goddamn right. I was going to fucking turn on you, and I still don't care. And he's talking about the dentist. You're not with the dentist anymore. That friggin' 11 minutes of their exchange on Collision still does not make me want to see this match. I'm over it. I don't want to see this.
He's over it.
But I'm going to tell you what they're going to do because Tony has to continue this. Matt Taven, Mike Bennett are going to turn on Adam Cole. and they're going to go with MJF. So MJF's going to win, but then it's going to lead to a 6-man tag, because of course it is. We're going to have MJF in the Kingdom against Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, because Tony wants to make my head fucking explode, and we're going to get shit that doesn't make any goddamn sense, but we're going to do it anyway, because goddamn it, it's going to be great, isn't it? Yeah! MJF's going to be with another group, and we're going to have the Undisputed. All we need now is Bobby Fish. We need Bobby Fish. And we can have some of them, and it is
no.
And Wardlow can come back. MJF again is the greatest thing in the world, Swerve. MJF is going to MJF's going to retain the Dynamite Diamond ring, because ain't no goddamn way he's losing it. Robert Davis, go ahead. It's the theme of the show. Robert Davis, go ahead.
I hate that you're right about all that.
He is right about everything he just fucking said. That's exactly how this shit's going down. Sorry, carry on, Rob. I'm not you. My bad.
Oh,
you know what? I wouldn't mind if Bob the Fish came back and we get a decent Red Dragon run. That would be pretty awesome. Cool. That would actually be very cool. In Ring of Honor or AEW, to be honest. But other than that, Mike was spot on just about everything he said and the way it's going to happen.
He was right.
God damn! Like I don't even care who wins this. I just really want it to be over. But Max has had that ring for 5 years now. I mean, what's another year going to do?
Nicola, are you going MJF or Adam Cole for that diamond ring? And it doesn't.
I really don't. I don't care. You just said everything that basically is going to happen. You don't even have to look at it that way, because we both know that's exactly how this shit's going to go down. So I'm going with, you said it all for all of us.
All right.
Why this thing, and also why hurry up and end it? We're bored as fuck now, and as you can tell, Mike's done. If you haven't realised this whole show, Mike is done.
They fucking flip-flop this for no goddamn reason. All right, we were done when he hit it with the Brainbuster. All right, that was the revenge. Okay, that was the revenge. But now we flip-flop where Adam Cole's the baby. He's like, well, I just beat you to it. You mad? You mad? You mad? I beat you to it. You mad? You mad? No, I'm not mad. I'm mad the fact that this is continuing. All right, and now MJF is the heel again when he was the babyface, but then he took out Daniel Garcia. We never went any fucking way with that. We just said, hey, let me pile drive your ass on the fucking concrete. Oh, God, he fucking sucks. So MJF to retain. We're going to get into the main event. All right. We're doing it for the sickos, but in this case, we're doing it for the skins. Neo Knox defends the AEW World Heavyweight Championship in a fatal 4-way match against Orange Cassidy, Hangman Adam Page, and the Switchblade Jay White. And notice that Jay White also said about Adam Page, say his name and he appears. First of all, you sly son of a bitch. Friggin' with the Joe Hendry little subtlety. Friggin' say his name and he appears, mate.
We heard it.
We heard it. Jay White ain't winning this. Ain't no goddamn way, especially after getting choked out by friggin' Marina Shafir. You want to talk about people who could just go away? Just get Marina Shafir off my television. She stinks. I
gotta smell her from your TV.
Oh, just get her off the TV. Like, again, I don't hate Marina Shafir, but again, it all goes back to presentation. That's key in any art form, in any form of sport and combat. Her presentation was, you don't know me. Yes, you do know me. What do we do with problems? We solve them. Thank you, Captain Obvious. And the fact that Marina Shafir hasn't gotten any better since 2019 with her and Jessamine Duke, or as Mama Lark likes to call her, Marmaduke, and it still makes me laugh to this day.
Marmaduke.
She stinks. She smells like fish. It's just terrible.
How do you know she smells like fucking fish?
It smells like fish. Friggin' sardines. It's like eating sardines.
Oh shit.
And I like,
I like to think what a fake fucking smell like. She smells like sardines.
And I like her as a person. She's a badass. She can kick my ass. She can kick all of our asses.
She's good at this, right?
She's good as, I'm fine with the blood sport stuff, but she stinks. I'm tired of the judo throw acting like fucking China, fucking Ragdoll and friggin' Marlena back in 1997 because she ain't China. Like, this just screams like, okay, I need a woman to be here as my heater. Okay, Marina Shafir, who hasn't won a doggone match in AEW since Methuselah was alive, let's give her something to do. And the reaction she got when she came on screen, nobody cared. Nobody literally cared. Nobody cared. So this, I understand what they're trying to do, but this has not gotten over because people are tired of the neo-Nazi and the romper stomper. You know what? It's not your company anymore. It's just like they're going around choking people out for no goddamn reason. What the fuck is the goddamn point? And then you got Orange Cassidy, who's ranting and raving, talking about, hey, I'm going to save AEW and whatnot. And I think Orange Cassidy and the dynamic there is cool. Hangman Adam Page, who literally was like, oh, Christian, you're going to give me a title shot? Okay, just cash it in, Christian. Just cash it in. And then Jay White takes out Christian because, oh, I got you back, son. And it just is like, he's intermingling and putting shit together as I spin around in my chair. He's putting shit together, intermingling shit, and it's all convoluted, and it just is all over the fucking place. But in this particular scenario, they're going to continue with the reign of Jon Moxley. We mentioned Kenny Omega returning. Would I like to see Kenny Omega try to be the savior of AEW since the Young Bucks have had enough and we said we're going to go home, son? And we have Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega. I am for that. That would make sense because when you think of the heart and soul of AEW, Kenny Omega. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
for this particular scenario, I'm going with Jon Moxley to retain that AEW's World Heavyweight Championship. He's not losing it anytime soon. I'm sure it's going to be a good match, but still, you have not. Oh, just go, Robert.
Yeah, I'm Mox. It's going to be a fantastic match. If Kenny does happen to come back, I think that would just be icing on the cake. But at this point in time, after this pay-per-view, we need a hard fucking reset on AEW and the continuity of the storylines, because this is what drives American wrestling. Good storylines with competent characters, and we've got more misses than hits in this company, and we shouldn't. So hopefully after Saturday we get a nice reset. We'll start to build towards Revolution, which will actually be in my neck of the woods, which I'm planning to be in the house for. Don't fuck it up, Tony. Make it worth it, please. But we're going Mox.
Nicola, Moxley, Orange Cassidy, Hangman Adam Page, or Jay White?
Moxley, because no one's taken that belt off him as of right now, and it's not time for him to lose it yet. But yeah, and we used to. Tony, don't fuck it up, because he seems to be fucking it up and nothing makes sense anymore. We're on the wire train. Why are half these matches even in this show? Also, where the fuck is Darby at?
He'll probably
He's not been mentioned.
He'll probably get involved in the main event because he did lose the Continental Classic.
Yeah.
Or it's already been put down that Darby's got a match now.
No, I'm not looking.
It probably hasn't. I don't know how to look because I don't. I looked at it used to.
I'm scrolling right now and I haven't seen nothing. So
all right,
damn it didn't work this time.
As of 5:00 of this recording, and I'm sure we're going to have more matches announced on Rampage tonight. But we just went through the entire World's End card. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed me going insane through half of this card.
Yes, the first one. Mike was the insane one today, not me.
He's his again. I understand. I understand, but it's going to be a good match. I understand that.
I love it when you say that.
I sound like Bill Cosby with the pudding pops. It's just, I know, but still. I sound like friggin' Face from Nickelodeon. Oh God! Hi, it's me, Face. But the problem is, again, it's good matches. I'm not discrediting that. But when half of this card makes no fucking sense and you're just booking on a whim, no. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is just booked for the sake of being booked. So it's just kind of like whatever. But I am going to check it out as we all do. This is the beautiful part of professional wrestling, critiquing, no hatred towards AEW, but as these two eloquently put it, Tony, reset, don't fuck it up at Revolution. We're getting there. Let's have a good 2025. Seriously, let's have a good 2025. So with that being said, we hope you enjoyed the zaniness, this spontaneity of predictions from the three of us. And we'll be back for the Royal Rumble predictions in February, but we will be back even sooner before that, because our next episode will be our origins of Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. We're going to get it done.
Yay!
We're going to be talking about the TNA run, which lasted for 1 year. We're going to be talking a little Lucha Underground in between. We're going to be talking about the first WWE run that lasted 1 year. Oh, by the way, Jeff Hardy, can you please go and squash and cheat, mind you, and beat Karrion Kross in 90 seconds, even though he's the NXT champion? And we're going to get to that, and then we'll talk about the second run, which has led us to the Wyatt Six and this great feud that we have had currently. So that's our next episode. And then for our matches, because we'll be back with that too, since it is Wrestle Kingdom time, and we all touched upon this, so we're going to look at different companies. A rarity for each and every one of y'all. Jeff Hardy, who was the TNA World Heavyweight Champion at the time, defends against that boy, Tetsuya Naito, in Japan.
Yes.
It's going to be good. So we'll be watching that match and reacting. So with that being said, Robert Davis, you are a whiz. You're the whiz kid over here with your skills that kills. Replace the S, put in a Z. For the thumbnails, for the social media fronts, your work is much appreciated. Where can we follow you on the social medias?
On behalf of us at Deep in the Heart of the Wrestling, we thank you for every episode that you've watched this year. This being, our last episode of the year. We hope that you have enjoyed the nonsense, the chicanery, the outright zany
crazy UK woman.
Present our crazy UK woman. We do enjoy this, and we hope that you do enjoy watching the content that we put out. You can find us over at linktree/BlackHeartsEBD3. You'll find a link to Mike's YouTube with all of our episodes. You'll find our Twitter. We don't call it X for the last time this year. Fuck you, Elon. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. While we still have it here in America, it's still going to be up. So you can follow us there. Any of my social media, you can follow me over at Linktree. Hey, it's Rob.
Beautifully and eloquently.
Holly jolly
motherfucking Christmas sunshine. Literally eloquently said. And Nicola McDonald, as I'm closing in on you, where can we follow you on the social media front?
Always follow the black heart. Always follow the demons. Just saying. Anyway, Nicola Mac 853 on Twitter, because fuck you, Elon. You're a robot. I don't like you. Piece of shit. Fuck you. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Demoness. I still haven't worked out my other one yet, so that'll appear one day. But anyway, don't follow me.
That's a problem for next year.
That's a problem for next year.
Yeah. But thank you to everyone who does watch us and our crazy antics and our laughing, our joking, and me just basically being a crazy fucker that I am. I love these two, and we love you all. So thank you all for watching.
We love you all.
Everybody dies, and we love you all.
We do.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Let me finish that too. Yeah, everybody dies, but we love you.
Nicola's mom, thank you for being a part of our show.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. Hey, Mom. Even though I'm still fucking. I'll forgive you after New Year's Eve. I'll forgive you after that. But right now, no, you're bad.
I'll forgive you after New Year's, Mom. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll forgive you after New Year's. I already have forgiven her. But yeah, anyway, thank you for letting us rip the shit out of you, Mum. We do bad love and respect you. I do anyway. Thanks, Mum.
So with that being said, since I started this YouTube back in 2022, 2023, I appreciate each and every one of y'all seeing the zany content, seeing my past work with Max, seeing some old school shows and the newer school shows, including the weekly review, Uncaged, S&M, Pop Culture History Podcast, On the Mic with Mike, LFC Podcast, and of course, Deep into the Heart of Wrestling with these two and us in our collective unit here, which I love y'all. And I love each and every one of you for over 1.1K subscribers now. Let's keep it going, baby.
That is mad.
That's what I'm saying, baby. Woo! That's right. Act like you don't know. And with that being said, if you want to follow me on the Twitter machine, not calling it X, once again from my side, fuck you, Elon. SM Show 1 or MCL92, Larkin_92 or MLarkinMB on the Instagram, LFCfights.com or StephenMikeShow.com for all your Stephen Mike and LFC needs. Check out this YouTube channel, Mike Larkin92, for all the needs that we mentioned, for all the amazing shows you get to see on this channel. There's a Stephen Mike show coming that we recorded before the holidays. So Stephen, hi Steve, it's A Club Posse. Woo. So that'll be up in the new year as well after the holidays here, and we will have more shows coming. If you want to check out our last episode talking about Tessa.
Oh no.
Via Puta. You can check that out and watch us just go after
funny.
30
One
seconds.
of our funniest shows. One of our funniest shows.
It took Nicola 30 seconds to get over her sympathy for Tessa Blanchard. From reading old...
Yeah, it literally did. It was. I was like, oh my god, I legit. You know what? Yeah, I do. I have got a heart. It does work well when it's not, dead, but whatever. And I was
called her a what?
She called her a what?
She called her a what? And as soon as you said that, I went, no, I don't feel sorry for you now. Fuck off, rock. Nope. So for literally that, it wasn't not even 30 seconds. It was a, I feel bad for you. And then, nah, fuck off.
Nope,
nah, no, fuck you.
So go back and check that out, and more to come in the new year. So as we leave 2024, let's wrap up into 2025. Have a happy and healthy and prosperous new year, everybody. From deep into the heart of wrestling, from Nicola McDonald, from Robert Davis, my name is Mike Larkin, and for Gary Lewis and the Playboys, thank you all for listening and watching. And Tony, I'll pay you. Book shit that makes sense. I'm gonna book on a whim. And
oh my god, they're both doing it. I can't do that. I haven't got a spinning chair.
I'll pay you.
I'll pay you, and I'll spin my chair until I can't spin it no more.